can see myself in the camera. I'm so short.
I mean, I know.
I'm so small.
I can do this.
Right. My recent relationship is with
I was taking just a personal and I was broken down.
I kept having bad breakups. The food culture here is amazing.
Everyone trying a new menu. You can just be.
Hey Jackson. Hey. How are ya? Good. I have someone for you to meet.
Me?
Yeah, my Scottish friend Mitch. I wanted you guys to meet because you both work in the same industry.
Okay.
Mitch.
Hello.
Hey buddy.
How are you?
Long time no see.
You good? Boom.
All right, I have someone for you to meet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who? Saki? Not Saki?
No, not Saki.
Not Saki?
There he is.
Over here?
Jackson.
Hiya.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Do you know, I've never met you before. What's your name?
Jackson.
Jackson and Mitch.
Mitch.
Nice to meet you, man. How are
Where
you?
you from again?
Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Korean, so
Korean.
yeah, nice to meet you.
Your English is perfect. Did you ever live somewhere, like abroad, or?
No, actually, I just learned from the YouTube, that's all.
YouTube stuff? Right,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
You learned English from YouTube?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some drink.
Yeah, definitely get a coffee or something.
I'll get it for you guys.
You're gonna get it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. What do you usually drink? What kind of coffee do you usually get?
Alright, I'll rather just grab some normally ice Americano.
Ice Americano.
So.
Thank you, PD
Thank you
name.
so much. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Chocolate's a good one for PD name. There you are, Emily. Hello, I'm Mitch. I'm from Scotland. I've been living in Korea for 10 years. 10 years now. And most of my time in Korea was a teacher of English. But now I'm doing acting and some commercial modeling and things.
Tell them the movie you were in.
I mean, you're a superstar. Man.
Not a superstar at all. Not there yet. I'll hopefully get there one day. I did a movie recently called Pagwa. Next year it will be released. Got a pretty good role in that, like as an American soldier. But I'm an evil guy, so I'm looking forward to that. Pagwa. Coming to a theater near you next year, maybe. Probably.
Hello guys, my name is Jackson. Korean name is Sunghyun Hwang, but I just gotta use it called just Jackson. So
Sunghyun Hwang?
Sunghyun Hwang.
Sunghyun Hwang?
Yeah, that's
Sunghyun Hwang. Hwan Sunghyun?
Yeah.
Okay, Hwan Sunghyun. That's hard to say.
Yeah,
wow,
it's
sorry.
hard to say. That's why I just picked up the Jackson.
Jackson, yeah.
Because I like Michael Jackson, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that why you chose Jackson?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he does have a Jackson vibe.
I'm a full-time modeling, also do the runway or TV commercial. Come on, I start go to the other abroad, Milano.
Oh, you're going to go to Milan?
Next month.
Nice, amazing. Next month?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Nice view.
It's lovely. I've actually never been to this part of DMC.
Oh, seriously?
I've only been to... I don't know, it's so big though. There's
our office.
I've been to your office and then I've done other shoots, but I can't remember where it is because it's just so big and there's so many things.
Yeah.
Like so many buildings. I've been in the NBC building, I'm sure.
I've only been in the SBS before because
SBS,
of work. Some of the work, call name, Supermodel, 도전 Supermodel.
Is that a TV show?
Yeah, it's a TV show in 2017. I own it. I was a star modeling since when I was in high school, so.
Wow. Were you always really tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, in high school too?
In elementary school too.
In elementary school as well? Wow.
At the time I was thick.
Did you, oh really? Did you play basketball or something, or?
I used to love, but not anymore.
That's what you always ask tall people. So, do you play basketball?
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Is that actually like dating with the Korean and broad people? Is it kind of different?
Me?
Yeah.
You're asking me? My recent relationship is with Korean. My current girlfriend is a Korean lady.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I have been, before I met her, I was single for 2 years. And I did date some girls from all over, actually, like from... can I say this? God, I hope I don't get in trouble.
Your choice.
I have dated girls like from other countries before, non-Koreans. I will
Nice.
not. Yeah, so
International love.
it's different because because I lived in Korea for so long, and I felt like I kept having bad breakups or just I'm not married yet.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, like what's wrong? Like, is it me or maybe I shouldn't date people from other countries and not Koreans? Because I thought maybe there's something that I don't match well with a Korean person.
I feel you, man,
I thought that, but then I realized that's not the case. Because every person, in my opinion, no matter what country you're from, it's sabasa, right? Like it's person by person. Like it doesn't matter if you're Korean or you're, Scottish or English, American, whatever.
They're a girl.
They're human beings.
girl.
Yeah, exactly. They're
just
just women. So it doesn't matter. So, but there are differences, I guess. I think the main difference is culture. Obviously, like knowing about Korean culture definitely helps if you're dating a Korean person. And there's no right and wrong, right?
There's no answer. But honestly, I totally agree about you because I also have a similar experience before.
Yeah.
I started modeling really beginning, like when I was in high school, one
So
grade.
you must
like
have always
16.
been popular, right?
And
Tall, handsome
no,
guy,
it's
model.
not.
Always, man.
But I always wanted to be famous
Right,
in
okay.
that age,
Uh-huh,
like young and rich or something like that. It's like, you know, every time you have an audition or something like that, you have to be more taking not personal.
Right, look, yes, exactly. Yeah, the rejection.
Rejection.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, it's not about you, it's about the project, something not matching.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, they're just not. You're not the image that they wanted.
Yeah, and also I was taking just a personal, and I was broken down.
When you were young.
When I was young.
Right. Okay.
And industry, I don't think I fitted. Also, my father was a model, but he was really good at it.
Oh wow.
TV or magazine, anywhere he
Really?
was.
Oh wow. So you were talking about rejection from work.
Yeah.
So you experienced that at a very young age, like especially with work, getting rejected from shoots or some modeling things. And that maybe that helped you learn how to take rejection, I guess?
Yeah.
But did you get a lot of rejection from girls? I don't think so. Were you pretty popular at school?
No, not at all,
No?
actually. I was a weirdo, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nerd.
Oh, really?
Liking animation or stuff.
But nerds are cool.
count
Like,
this?
yeah. I've only been doing acting and modeling for 3 years.
Yeah.
Over 3 years now, actually. And that's when I first started really learning about rejection. And it's hard, like, getting rejected in the industry because you think, oh, but I'm trying so hard, I really want to get this job, I want to get that money, whatever. But you get rejected a lot, like a lot. And you become really used to it, and it helps your character, I guess. Like it helps build, makes you stronger. You were saying you were a nerd at school, like and things like that. I was also like, I was never popular as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, never ever.
It's like,
no, really, man, I was never. I promise. Like, because I used to be really fat, like yeah, really fat
Same as
kid.
me, I guess.
Really? There's no way you were fat.
I was saying you that.
Really? Oh wow. Because yeah, I used to be really fat and unhealthy and out of shape. And after I lost a lot of weight, I lost 52 kilograms. Total, yeah, I total lost 52 kilograms, yeah. After that is when I started to get a little bit of popularity. You know, people were nicer to me, I thought, as well. Like, it's weird, like when I was fat and not taking care of myself,
change, right?
People change, their image of you changes, and I really felt like people started being really nice to me. I started getting attention from girls. I was used to rejection a lot. I used to get rejected a lot, like whenever I was trying to date someone, or if I wanted to do something, people would usually say no or not hang out with me or something, or I'd get dumped. But yeah, it changes a lot. It's crazy how much appearance does affect a lot of things. Don't get complacent, don't get lazy, and keep working hard. Like, I'm getting older, right? Hair is running away, like I'm getting tired, like getting older. So I really am trying to work hard on like going to the gym and things, and dieting and eating better every day. And then, I mean, I like to relax sometimes. I'm doing like face packs at night and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, proper like trying to take care of myself, and yeah. And then also with work and mentally, like it's good to be, you know, constantly practicing and getting better at your work. Even though if you feel good and you feel, oh no, I'm doing well, I don't need to do anything more. It's always better, like Emily said, to keep trying to level up and do more. Yeah, definitely.
Actually, the weather is getting really hot, so
It is.
can we just
you can feel it on the back of me.
Yeah, can we just move the spot real quick?
Sure.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Much better.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
I only traveling US before.
Where did you go?
Like, it's a Utah area.
Utah, right? Okay, okay. Yeah, I know Utah.
It's like
the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, so I was there like 3 months, and I was there for vacation, but I never worked there.
Okay, so why did you choose Utah?
It was just a travel, and also starting about the English.
Oh, okay. How different was it from Korea?
Well, let me say the traffic. the transportation was kind of, let me say, Korea was a little better. It's all my opinion, but everything needs the car.
Right,
even the Mart or Target.
In Utah, right?
Yeah. Here, transportation is so really good. Well.
Yeah,
it's
so good.
really nice.
Yeah.
Anytime, anywhere where I go, it's always just need a traffic car.
Easy.
That's all.
For me, with Korea and Scotland, there's not a lot to do. Like, I love that in Korea, there's lots of things to do. Like in Scotland, honestly, in my opinion, people just work and then go to the pub. Like that's all. That's it. They just work and then go to the pub at the weekend, and then work, like pub, which is nothing wrong with that. I love the pub as well, but I feel like in Korea, it's yeah, exactly. But in Korea, you know, there's like the cafe culture here is so huge. Going to coffee, getting coffee, having nice cafe.
Business now.
Huge. There's cinemas everywhere. Like you can go to the cinema. Like I love watching movies.
Oh yeah.
I've always been a big movie guy, and I just love going to the cinema, even by myself. Like I go a lot to the cinema if I'm bored. Scotland, if you want to go to cinema, you have to drive there. It's far, and the quality's not good as well. The cinemas in the UK are pretty crap, pretty rubbish. The food culture here is amazing, like definitely so good. Even the traditional stuff that you can get.
Everyone trying a new menu,
fusion or something like that.
I mean, sometimes like put the corn is kind of annoying.
Okay, but I'm okay with corn. I'm okay with corn on pizza. I'm okay with corn. I'm okay with corn on pizza. I'm not okay with gogoma mousse. You know, like the sweet potato mousse on pizzas. Scotland, like I don't know if you know, but British food is pretty infamous for being terrible.
I'd love to try it too.
But it's not good.
I mean, it sounds like it to me.
I like it, but a lot of people in the world don't like it. At least Korea, you can have so many different types of Korean food.
Yeah, like our traditional foods are kind of very healthy with the veggies. Yeah. Because I love veggies also. Right, okay. And I also used to be vegan too.
Used to be a vegan?
I was a vegan, but not anymore.
Not anymore? Why did you stop?
Because it actually make it lose too much.
As a model, would your dream shoot, would that be for Shin Ramyeon? Like for Nongshim? Is it Nongshim? Yeah, Nongshim. Would that be your dream shoot? Like my dream shoot. As a food
commercial, yes.
As a food commercial? Right, okay. Because my dream shoot would be, I've always wanted to be in a movie, a zombie movie, and I want the zombies to like eat me like rip my, like you know, like where they like rip my stomach open and they pull out all my guts. I want that to happen to me in a movie. I want to go to the movie and see myself getting murdered by zombies. Yeah, I know it's weird, but I've always been a horror movie and a gore movie fan, and I just want to see myself in that. Like, so that would be my dream.
It's not a weird fetish thing.
No. Well, the movie I showed recently, there is a pretty cool special effects scene in it. I'm not going to spoil it, but that's going to look really cool. So I'm getting closer to my dream of getting murdered by zombies. Yeah, I can't wait.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Guys, thanks so much for chatting with us today.
Thank you.
I feel like we learned some stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
About your weird
fetish about zombies eating me.
Come back again soon.
Thank you very much. It was good to meet you, Jackson.
It was good to meet you.
It was good to meet you. So everybody, gudok
and 좋아요.
And subscribe and like and follow and do everything. Keep pressing refresh. Give us lots of views.
Please share.
Bye.
Bye.